Hey, the last 5 years we've had a sold out Igniting Souls conference, and a lot of times people say, how do you do that? Because let me tell you what, it is not easy, especially these days where people feel like they can just get content on the internet. I mean, you can go on the internet and get content anywhere. There's so many free podcasts out there. There's so many videos. We are not in a content deprivation mode. In fact, we're in a content oversaturation mode. And so therefore, why should people get on an airplane, sometimes cross countries, just to come to your event, to invest thousands of dollars for tickets, meals, transportation, just to come to your event? I mean, is it your event going to be that life-changing that it actually is worth the return on the investment? Well, let me answer this. I'm not going to tell you that it's worth it. I just look at the attendees. Do the attendees keep coming back? Because let me tell you what, they vote. They vote with their butts in the seat. And that might be just cruel to say, but it's the truth. If people aren't showing up at your event, they're voting. If people are showing up, they're voting. So how do you get people who vote yes to your event? Well, I'll tell you what. Here's a couple quick things. Number one is we do fantastic pricing early on. I mean, we basically say, hey, the conference is worth this much because look at all the meals you get. Look at all the content. Look at all the breakouts that you get. Look at all the deliverables you're going to get. Look at the session titles. I mean, we lay it all out, and then we say it's worth this much because it is. But we're going to massively incentivize you to get your ticket early. So that's one thing. Beyond that, though, it's more than just low ticket prices. Because let's tell the truth. If something's not worth it, it doesn't matter if it's even free. You know, people are still investing their time by coming. Number one, the biggest number one asset of our conference is the people. It is absolutely the people. And that isn't just some cliche, it's the absolute truth. Because I'll tell you what, people get so connected to each other that the event is just bonus. You know what I'm saying? The people come to connect with other people, the relationships. So this comes down to you as the leader. What type of culture are you creating? Are you creating a culture where everybody feels like they're being pitched to by each other, where it's a big networking event where, you know what, everyone's just trying to shove their products and services at everybody else? You know what we say at our event? You can't pitch. You cannot pitch. You need to show up filled up. You need to add value to other people. And when you have 600 people, and who knows what it's going to be next year or the year after, but I mean, we're not shutting down. But anyway, you know, how can I feel like we can talk with some sort of authority? Because I'll tell you what, there's people that have huge events. I'll tell you what, though, I don't think their events are as transformational. And I can say that honestly because we've started with 6 people in a room, then 60, now 600. I mean, we've grown over and over and over again. But I will tell you what, the show's not on the stage. The show's not on the front stage. The show is what's happening in the room, what's happening at the tables, what's happening in the hallways. That's the real show. And you can't get that anywhere. You see, you can get content other places, but you can't get culture. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Let's copyright that. So you can get content anywhere, but you can't get culture anywhere. And that's the truth. That's what makes the Igniting Souls conference sold out year after year after year.